is he gonna call me back? It's like everybody that know I got kids, just all they want to do is just have sex, and that's it. They can't never seem to get nothing out of it. Well, at least I know I can get the sex, but oh well. Hopefully he'll see the value in me, and then he'll want to be with me. I'm all fat. He probably want a girl that's not as big as me. Only if I was just 160 pounds, I would be fine. Well, I guess I guess it's okay if I just be with somebody that cheats on me. Long as he gives me some type of attention, then I guess it's not that bad. So, man, I can't never seem to find no friends. If my own mom don't want me, my own father talks down to me, I guess I'm not worth nothing. I know a lot of people be saying that I'm beautiful and I'm pretty. But how can I be beautiful and pretty when I don't even have nobody? I don't have nobody. I mean, I must not mean nothing to nobody if I just don't have nobody. Maybe I'm not nothing. Everybody says I'm not nothing. Maybe I am a piece of shit. Everybody always talk about I'm a piece of shit. Maybe that's what I am. He always get all the girls. I guess because I'm only like 5'3", you know, girls don't like short guys. I probably will never get a girl. I guess I'll just go settle for this fat chick over here. Or I guess I'll just settle for this girl that cheat on me, because, I mean, most girls don't like they don't like short guys. So, that tall brother over there that's like 6'2", he probably gonna get her before I get her. So I guess maybe I ain't worth nothing. I mean, I'm already short. Don't nobody want nobody that's short. It's all good. I just play a girl. I mean, she probably ain't gonna give me a chance no way, because I ain't as tall as homeboy over here. So, don't nobody care. They always worry about how tall the dude is. Hey guys, this video is pretty much know your worth and value. Now, those couple of clips that y'all just saw, it's just different situations to where you can find yourself saying those type of things to yourself, not even knowing that you're wrong. Now, a lot of times we get caught up in a dark place to where we don't think highly of ourselves. And then if you come up in the background a way you really never was protected, whether it was, you know, protected and covered by your parents, or protected and covered by your brothers or sisters, or you're just protected and covered by anybody, and you always had to fend for yourself from day one, you grow up with this sense of less self-worth to where you never learn to value yourself. You never learn to believe in yourself. You never even learn that you are worthy of good treatment. You know, you're worthy of respect. You don't deserve to be cheated on. You don't deserve for somebody to talk about you because of your attributes. Maybe you're not tall enough. Maybe you do have kids and you a single mother. Maybe you are kind of curvy, but that don't make you less of a person. So a lot of times, you know, people are meant to have interactions with people. Like, we are a world of beings to where I can guarantee you that if apocalypse hit, and let's just say you was the only person that survived, like that movie I Am Legend with Will Smith in it, you will literally scientifically go crazy, because the way the world is set up is we are set up to intertwine, you know, interact, communicate with people. And if you think about your day-to-day life, a lot of things we do is for people, whether we're trying to impress people, whether we're trying to get people love, whether we're trying to get people's attention, whether we're trying to get endearment from somebody. It's always something that's involving people. And then a lot of times we always want approval and acceptance. And the main thing that a lot of people want approval and acceptance in is an intimate belonging relationship. And nowadays relationships are so hard to keep and get that's the main reason why people go into depression, or they go into just feeling just worthless. So you have to, this is something that has to be learned. This is not something that you was born with knowing that you're worthy. You wasn't born knowing that you're valuable. You have to learn your value and learn your worth. So instead of focusing on about yourself, what you don't like about yourself, take that focus and put it on what you do like about yourself. Let's just say put a thick, curvy woman. Okay, you thick and curvy, but what else on your thick and curvy body do you like? Maybe you have a nice set of eyes that no other female can, compete with. Maybe you have a nice set of lips that no other female. Maybe you the best cooker in the world. So what? So it don't matter. That's an attribute that you can build your value and self-worth on. Or the guy that has a short man complex. So what, you short, but you'd be surprised at a lot of women that love, a short guy like me. I love short men. Most of the guys I've ever dated, the shortest guy I've ever dated was 5 feet even. I don't care about height. I care about the heart, and I care about if you're trying to have a head on your shoulders and you want something in life. So every woman don't necessarily care about height, but a lot of times, because we stay inside the box and we don't think outside of it, and we stay in this small little world that we built for ourselves, that's all we can see is our flaws. We can't see what other things that we have that makes us valuable and makes us worth the effort. And like I said, it's okay, because a lot of times you're not built knowing this. You have to learn this over time. Like over time, I've learned my self-worth. Over time, I've learned my value. But sometimes I still settle for things, and I might even still do things that's beneath me, because sometimes I fall weak, just to the result of sometimes loneliness. But after a while, you have to bring yourself out of that darkness to know that, okay, I don't deserve this. Whatever I've done to myself, I forgive myself. Because a lot of times too, a lot of things that will keep you feeling worthless and, unvaluable, you get stuck in the things that you done, whether it's something you done to other people or something you done to yourself, to where a decision you made has made your life so miserable. So you fall on this guilt trip to where you can't seem to let the guilt go. First of all, you have to forgive yourself. You have to really sit down and look yourself in the mirror, or sit down and tell yourself, you know what? I am worthy of forgiveness. I forgive myself. The Father above, He has a lot of mercy for people that's trying to turn over a new leaf. He forgives me because that's what He promised in the Word. So I am forgiven. That's the first step to moving forward from this bondage, that's these shackles that's holding you into this feeling of, I'm not worthy, oh, I'm not valuable. And then a lot of times too, women that fall for guys that's no good for them, baby, you have to build up your worth. If a woman knew that she had self-worth, she wouldn't put up with this guy sleeping around on her. She wouldn't put up with this guy bad mouthing, talking her down, calling her all kind of bees, all kind of whores, this and that. At the first sign of that, she would leave. Like, you don't deal with that. And then if a woman knew her self-worth, she wouldn't just, it's so much disrespect that people get, and it's on both spectrums, whether you male or female. And even as a guy, if you know that you a good guy and you know your self-worth and value, and a lot of guys, for some reason, most guys tend to have more self-worth and value than women. We women tend to be more emotional, so we tend to fall more on the side to where we settle for less out of just wanting to be with somebody, where most guys, they already not going to put up with certain things anyway. So, but it still can happen to some guys. Some guys still settle out of loneliness. Like, you go and you sleep with this nasty looking girl just because you're lonely, or you go mess around and sleep and stay with this woman that sleeps with everybody you know, all because you're desperate and you just want to be with somebody. But you're worth more than that. Sometimes people, they get into that because, they don't want to wait the time out for that person that can see their value and see their worth. So, they rush the process. It's going to take a process for you to build your self-worth, and it's going to take a process to build your value. So as much of a process that's going to take for that, along with that, it's going to take the process of you attracting these people, this guy, this woman that's going to come into your life to fall into what you just learned about yourself for your worth and value. So stop always looking for instant gratification and look for the long-term reward. Instead of looking for that good feel-good feeling, look for more of that soulmate connection or more of that intimacy instead of more just a wham bam thank you ma'am. So I challenge you to sit down and dig deep inside yourself and kind of rewind your tape of your life and learn who you are, learn how you handle situations, learn the epiphany of what you would do in this situation. Look yourself, like, get butt naked, and if you got a body size mirror, look yourself in the body size mirror from head to toe and find any little thing. And I mean, it can be as small as a mole on your cheek right here. Find any little thing that you just love about yourself and then build on that. Like, if you know you got this nice mole on your cheek, make sure you make your face or have your hair up in such a way to where that mole shows, because that's something that you like. And then if you do yourself up, let's just say you dress up and you looking mighty handsome or you looking mighty beautiful today, young lady, like, do it for you. Don't be trying to do it because you're trying to impress everybody. Do it because, yeah, I really look good to myself today. Like me, like today when I did the live feed, I did my makeup and stuff and my hair, not to show off for y'all, but everything that I do for me, I do it because this is how I want to see myself. It's not to say, oh yeah, here, I got my makeup on today, look at me. No, I look in that mirror like, dang girl, you look good. Like, I love myself, and I've learned that. I did not always love myself, I didn't. I let a lot of people mistreat me. I've let a lot of people even just have my time when they didn't deserve my time. And I'm starting to learn who deserves my time, who deserves my heart, and who deserves just me. If a person can't love you for you, whether it's a spouse, whether it's a girlfriend, boyfriend, whether it's your mom and dad, whether it's your sister, brother, whether it's your cousin, whether it's your best friend, if they cannot see you for you, then you need to cut them off. If you have to cut people off to the point to where you don't have nobody, then so be it. Learn to be comfortable being alone sometimes. Sometimes me time is the time you need to reflect and to get to know yourself. Because sometimes you can be around people so much that they distract you from you finding out what you're about or what you can do and all your talents and your purpose. So sometimes you have to get out of that wild circle. You have to get away from them energy draining people, all those bad influencers, just to renew yourself. To renew yourself, your mind, your body, and your spirit. Because some people are drainers. Some people don't want nothing out of life. So if you hanging with them and they don't want nothing out of life, what you think that's going to do to you? They're going to kind of, after a while, eventually, they're going to you rub off on you and influence you to be non-go-getters like them. And you don't want that. Like minds think alike. So once you jump into this new state of mind, it's time for you to get with like-minded individuals so that they can keep people going. That's just like church. Church is supposed to be to renew your mind. So you go to church to worship with like-minded folks, but when you leave church, now the battle begins with the flesh because you're not with your fellow worshipers. You have to kind of fight the battle outside of church until you get to church with your like-minded worship. That's the same thing with when you get your self-esteem and your self-worth and your value. You have to get with people that's going to build you up. You got to get with people that have confidence too, and people that's just on the same page. Because until you hang with people that's on the same page, sometimes that can keep you trapped to where you never change because you're still hanging around them same fools that's doing the same crap. You need to change your background. You need to change your circle. So, all right, guys, I just thought I'd bring this one to surface. And I have a whole lot more. I'm so behind on topics. It's just like I don't have enough time. But the decision that I'm about to make, I believe I'm going to have a whole lot more time to give as far as videos if I decide to go that route. So, all right, guys, time is the essence. We have to make better time of it, and we have to love ourselves. We have to love ourselves, learn our value, learn our self-worth. Yes, because it's worth it. If ain't nobody going to love you, you should love you and know that the Father above, Jesus, loves you. So, all right, y'all. I love y'all. I never judge y'all. So, deuces, lovelies. Deuces.